zombies like a double-edged sword. It can either make something really good or something really shitty. So that's why I decided to play every single Call of Duty, from the first one all the way to the new Modern Warfare 3. Now this video contains spoilers, unsurprisingly. Let's begin. We are going to go from worst to best, so now let's begin finally. This game is the worst Call of Duty of all time, and I stand by that. It is the most recent Call of Duty game as it's recording. Characters were all bad, the missions were doo-doo fart, the villain was absolute garbage. And tell off the intro, this garbage is a cash grab. And that's how you know this game is bad. This game is so bad before it even fully came out, people were shitting on it. This game is so bad, it's similar to living in France or going to California. This game had no campaign at all, which is just terrible. Zombies sucks, which is terrible. Multiplayer was terrible. Everything was just terrible in general. This game's complete doo-doo wet fart. This game is awful. The characters are all unlikable
Do you speak Japanese?
and dumb. This game is historically inaccurate. It is a disgrace to World War II veterans. It's even more cotton candy bullshit for babies in Call of Duty World War II. But Kai, you can argue that the first 3 Call of Duty games are cotton candy bullshit. Well, I got something to say about that. That was when the COD franchise was just starting out, seeing what worked. I don't remember putting a smile on my face once during this entire game experience. This campaign was the worst in the franchise. It was ridiculously idiotic. It made no sense. It made no connections to the original Black Ops 2 games. Overall, the campaign doesn't even know who wants to be characters in this game. Oh my god, I cannot stand any of them.
Train go boom.
Oh, and I forgot. This is when loot boxes in Call of Duty were getting out of control. This campaign is just very, very forgettable. Oh wait, I remember now. It was awful and horrendous. Oh yeah, it also had Kevin Spacey at the wrong time and the wrong place. Zombies failed everything except for being a piece of shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the first game to include loot boxes. This game is a massive downgrade from Black Ops 2. It is depressing to look at. The villain was awful. The story was ridiculously dumb. Extinction sucked and left us on cliffhanger for 10 years and never concluded it. But some positive things I do have to say about this game are the mission where you climb on a tower and Riley the dog. This game is just very boring and worse than the Modern Warfare reboot. The same boring characters, same boring story, and hell, characters are even more unlikable this time around. The Modern Warfare franchise is back and worse. Him trying to get me like the characters but failed miserably at it. Characters are annoying as fuck. And when this game tried to do something emotional, I legit wanted to die. Missions are the most boring in the whole franchise. Oh yeah, isn't this game propaganda or something? Now we're going from the games that are really fucking bad to the games that are just bad. After 3 games about the future, we went back to its roots and went to World War II. Anyways, all the characters were annoying. The campaign is cotton candy bullshit for babies. It plays it safe. Guess what? World at War uses gasp real World War II footage, and it doesn't play it safe. Plus, multiplayer and war mode in this game are very, very boring. This game isn't serious with its weapons for fuck's sake. You use a blunderbuss and a sword in war mode. I already made a review on this game, so I'm gonna keep it short. Anyways, this game is a downgrade from the last 2. It's slog. It's boring as hell. It's not even fun. And one last thing, it's glitchy as shown in this one video here. After 3 terrible games, we got a regular okay game. Campaign, the characters are nothing except for one. Ethan, I'll never forget you. Anyways, most of the campaign was pretty good actually. Zombies is a banger with Spaceland. If you had a song like Why Don't You Want Me playing in Spaceland, you'd have a nostalgic map over here. The first Call of Duty game released in 2003, and honestly, it's not very special at all. Or in fact, it's the first Call of Duty game. It's a World War II related game. This game has some of the hardest missions like Eater Dam and Pavlov's house. Multiplayer, I actually have a funny moment, but no, I'd probably get embarrassed to shit if I posted it. Anyways, the game is alright.
Yes, I did.
This game's campaign is actually good. No, seriously, it's actually good. Characters aren't dumb. Characters aren't idiots like the last game. They're actual fun missions. A good villain. Now I feel sad that kids will now know Roland Break, and it's that guy from Black Ops Cold War. Oh my god, the guy from Black Ops Cold War! Yeah, the first good Call of Duty game, and I launched itself for the Xbox 360. Yet another World War II game. You know, it's the same factions, you know, the Americans, the British, and the Russians. It's a fun game. Has issues, but it's a decently fun game. This game is a slight downgrade from the last two games. It's still good. It has a great ending, great plot twist, and ending. Wait, I already said that. This game has terrible use of colors. Looks really green and gray. Doesn't match the front of the game that well. Well, it does, but does not look very nice. Does not look very nice. This game is an eyesore to look at. Other than that, the animation's great, but the rest are fine or decent. Who? The people at Activision cooked another great game. The fourth World War II game in the Call of Duty series. We had one character who makes a Viking look weak. Looking at you, Reznov. Oh boy. Also got Vendetta. This game could be turned into an actual movie, like seriously. I actually think it'd be a good movie. Can't forget Downfall, which has the most epic ending of any COD game. Can't forget about Zombies, it's the first game to have it. This is not as good as Black Ops 1, but it's still great. That's greatest villain in COD history, Raul Menendez, has a great campaign with 8 endings, but has one thing holding it back from being 3 or 2. The first Call of Duty game that had a huge impact. This game had 15.7 million copies sold. Campaign is very good. That nuke, everything, yeah. Characters are good. Controls are smooth. I like the villains and the missions in this game. I like that one where the guy kills himself. And we cannot forget about All Gilead Up. We cannot forget about the controversy there's no Russian. Anyways, the game multiplayer is fun as hell. Maps like Rust and that one airport map I forgot the name of. The thing was great. The guns were cool. I like that one museum part, and the game has a soundtrack composed by Hans Zimmer. Listen to this.
Fortnite balls.
Boy, the devs truly cooked up with this one. It's like Chick-fil-A is in a contest with McDonald's. It's not even a contest. Chick-fil-A wins easily. It takes place during the Cold War. Just so you guys know, it was not an actual war. It also follows Vietnam at Woods and Reznov again. Characters are perfect. We have Woods and JFK. You even get to do Lee Harvey Oswald's job for him. Overall, this is my favorite Call of Duty. If you can't respect that, and frick.